Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I'm going to teach the make the controller which is a enrollment controller. So let's right click the controller package, new Java class enrollment. Enrollment. Right. So here, sorry, I haven't. I made simple mistake. Not a enrollment. Enrollment control. I would select enrollment controller. You type control. By my mistake, so we have to implement the respective annotation and everything over here, right? uh the badge, we have to get the badge, all the respective annotation, all the things we have to get it here, right? Instead of writing, we have to getting over here. Now we have to implement out, right? First we have to write it here, into controller. Now I'm going to create, go to the service. I'm going to create the interface which is a enrollment enrollment interface, enrollment service. Okay, IMPL enrollment service, IMPL, right? Now everything we have created. Now here also the repo also we have write it as a enrollment repo. You have to create everything, right? We have created, not sorry, this is not a class, this is an interface, so we have to make it as an interface. Okay, before that you have to the knowledge of int. Okay, so here don't create a task for repo, it's an interface. Repo is an interface, right? Okay, perfect. Everything have created successfully, right? Now what you're going to do is the data is coming from where? DTO to where? Controller. It is coming enrollment. Enrollment. First you have to save enrollment. What's the DTO? Enrollment save DTO. You just right click, refactor, rename. Just copy this. Don't write it here. Just copy and paste it. Okay, then only you have to get a correct name. You have to write here enrollment save DTO. Here you have to implement this one. Alt press enter key to, you have to get the path where your DTO is there. It will reside on here. You have to get the path. Right. Now here, when the data is coming to passing to save DTO, just copy and paste it here. It goes to the service method add enrollment. Add enrollment. Right? Which service? Yeah, we have to make the service which is a enrollment service. Right? Enrollment service. You have to write a enrollment service. What is the wrong? Yes, what I did is enrollment. I have a by mistake the spelling mistake. Refactor if you want to make a changes, enrollment. Okay, refactor. Right. So now we select this one. All press enter key to apply the one. Right. Okay. This goes to enrollment service. This there we have created the methods add enrollment. Click on this. Click and here the method has been created over here. Now we have to go to my enrollment service. You have to select here. We have to implement. We have to enrollment service, right? So click on this, the bulb symbol. You have to implement one method which is add the enrollment. You have to implement that. Inside this implement method we have to add the data. So go to the batch controller, this is save data annotation. So the this all things we needed. Repo here, this one should be the which repo? In enrollment repo, enrollment repo, enrollment repo. Sorry, not here, not implemented here. enrollment repo. What's wrong? Enrollment. Sorry, here also the mistake. Additionally, I have typed it by mistake enrollment T. That's a thing. Right. All plus enter key. Here also the mistake. Service also I made the mistake. Right. Everything clear. Right. Okay. Repo. Right. This way we have a write the SQL query. Right. So here now what you're going to do is you get the data. When the data is coming from the controller, it passing the service IMPL. You receive the data, so the data receiving like this format. So it's passing to here enrollment, right? You're passing to enrollment like this. Now what you're going to do is here we have to communicate with this one enrollment entity. We have to change it as a enrollment entity because that's a schema, database schema to insert the record. So enrollment. Okay, enrollment. So all things I have made a mistake, man. Enrollment, the rename, all things we have to make the rename enrollment. Right, enrollment. Here also the DT also I have made a mistake. The simple mistake that will be affected to our all the program. Okay, so the naming. Okay, if you have leave any mistake while you writing, please correct it because that is affected to all the program. If you by mistake, so how to deliver the software? Right. Now everything I have corrected ourselves. Okay. Now here enrollment. Import the class. This one should be the enrollment. So enrollment. Right. Now that we have to coming the data coming from where the DTO format you're passing to here. You'll get the data enrollment. First one enrollment DTO. But first one is what is the first one? Enrollment. I should be auto increment. Student ID. Right, batch ID. So how to get that one? You have to get that one using this format. Okay, that one should be the foreign key. So you have to get that one. So write it like this way. Enrollment. So you have to write it here. You have to implement the course repo. What is this repo? Course repo. You have to write the course repo as a course repo. Student repo. Just the student repo. After that course repo. Student repo. Student repo is student repo. You have to paste on it. After that we need another repo which is a course. Another one is a batch. So as a batch repo also there we need a batch repo. So batch repo, right? First what you're going to do is here we have to get it the record. So how to find that one? You write it here. Right here. So write student repo. Sorry, here's a student repo. Student repo. Okay, dot get by ID. What's the ID coming from here? Dot get student ID. You write like this to get it. The same thing you write it as a batch also as batch dot get batch repo dot what's the problem? Let's go. What's this one we don't need to write. Okay. So what I did is here. What the problem we having? Batch repo. Make it as sorry. This one we know all the things are batch. That's the problem. Batch repo and the scope means we have to make this one also the enrollment repo. So where's the enrollment report? Sorry, here we are make it as a enrollment report, also batch report. That's why the problem is happening. Right. Now here number is corrected. Enrollment report dot get by ID, enrollment save video dot get badge ID. Right, you're receiving the data like this format. Third one, what is the thing is uh, third one, which is a enrollment. The third one you have write like this way. Enrollment save video dot, if it is foreign key, you write like this. Okay, you have to find it from that respective repo dot. The badge IDs are enrollment IDs. They are get badge ID, student ID. After that, get fee. I think the get fee, right? The get fee. After that, what are the tests there? If you have any confusion, you go here. Enrollment search. Join date is there. Fees there, right? Join date. Get join date. Get join date. Right. So this all things we have to save it from where? Repo dot. Sorry, we don't need this one. Dot save this one enrollment. Repo, there is a method, predefined method called save. Why the problem? Why is the save method is wrong? Here the repo we haven't implemented the API repository. This is the one where it will be communicate with the query. Okay, the query management is handled by this one. So here this one enrollment. That's it. That's it. Now you will be able to see here. Now it's take care of it. That's the thing. Route here the batch, so the enrollment. Here right you have to get enrollment ID. You have to get the enrollment ID. What's wrong? Get join date. Right, we just put it as join date. Yeah, enrollment we have a didn't taken, so we have to write join date. Right. So let's execute this one. So let's pass the message, not this join date. We have to passing the date here as return enrollment. Pass the message as enrollment added. Enrollment added. But is okay. Enrollment added. Right now, let's execute the program and check it whether it's working fine or not as we expected. The problem is why this one should be there. I haven't connected uh, service go to service, click on this, start MySQL service. I haven't started the MySQL, right. Now let's run back. Right, now let's check it. Okay, what we are going to do is we have to expand this one. Student you have to get this student, which is a student ID 2, and batch batch 3, batch ID 3 to tracking. Now let's implement the API. So API I have to implement the, we have to get a postman tool, which is a front end checking tool. We have to check it whether it will be successfully done. Now let's check the API. So we have to write this one should be the post method. So HTTP colon slash local host colon 8082 slash API version v1 enrollment save. Okay, so you have a, if you have a good experience of SpringBoot, you can write it without show, without go to the controller and see. Okay, so here also the problem, here we have a controller, also we have a name, we have changed it, this name also the wrong. Here let's change the name. Enrollment. Now let's go to our DTO, save DTO, sorry, not batch, enrollment save DTO. Get these all things. IDs auto increment, we don't need them. So here we have to add the annotation, service annotation, you have to write. Okay, we add that. Right, now let's go here. This is our body. We have to now here, we have to check it the API. Check it, open and close bracket. Paste it. We have to arrange them. This is student, not a student ID. ID, you have to write the student ID. ID 2, batch ID 3, join date. You have to write 24 4 2, which is a string data type. Fee, we have a write it as a 20,000. Click save button. What's the problem? The enrollment save method. Here the enrollment added. Okay, there's something problem with the API. Here the enrollment added. Now let's check it whether it's added or not. So let's go over here. Check it check, then refresh the table here, refresh it. Now you can see the enrollment table is created. You have to open it on it. So it's added. So perfect, it's working perfect. I'll get touch in my next video tutorial. Thank you.